have admitted a number of orphaned African penguin chick today. These have come from one of our islands. This is Dye Island, under the jurisdiction of Cape Nature. The chicks' parents are in moult. In other words, they are losing their old feathers and replacing them with new. And because of this reason, they are unable to go into the sea to forage or to catch fish for the chicks which they have. Because they are not waterproof, they will remain on the island. The chicks then starve in that they themselves are unable to go into the water. And for this reason, nature conservation officials have removed them, and SANCCOB is the company with the expertise to rear these birds, these chicks. Each year we do receive chicks, and we have affectionately termed them Christmas chicks because they arrive in November or early December at our facility. And today there are some 125 which we originally worked with, and additional birds that are coming in as we're speaking, most probably over 100 that are arriving while you are filming. The African penguin is classed as vulnerable today. We know there's a decline for many reasons, and we admit birds that are oiled, we admit birds that are injured, we admit birds that are orphaned, and those that are ill. We admit some 2,000 birds, although not all penguin, but 2,000 birds every year. And that's an indication of ongoing problems in the world, which man really needs to address. If it was not for our efforts, the penguin populations would be a lot less, and in fact a paper that originated from one of our universities, the University of Cape Town, indicated that the African penguin population would be 19% less if it was not for our efforts. So that is wonderful. And how important is the bird to SANCCOB? Well, it's an interesting question, because although we all work here and although we all love this work, I think all of us would be happier if there was not a SANCCOB. Because if there was not a SANCCOB, it would mean that the world had been healed, that there were not problems, that nature could go on. And that might sound very strange to you, but I believe, having worked with these people for many years, that is the truth.
Is one coming out already? Good?
Here you go, guys. I love penguins, I love birds, I love animals, and why not? It's a good cause and I enjoy doing it. I moved down to Cape Town a year ago. I retired in Johannesburg and I moved down here, bought myself. But I live nearby, and last year there was an oil spill. There was 800 of these birds and they desperately needed volunteers. So I came to help them, and I've been on call ever since.
You were just leaving the berries. Very I think it's the bun bread. Wrong size. Thank you. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I've been volunteering here for 7 weeks now. I have 1 week left.
And why SANCCOB?
Well, why not really?
Okay.
Mainly thanks to Google. or thanks to my dad's colleague that works in South Africa, he suggested it, and I'm doing it mainly for experience, because to go on to study zoology. I mean, I've worked with primates before and birds of prey, and I thought penguins would be something different, especially in South Africa.
But what is it that you like in penguins?
Oh, I don't know really. Mainly it's the high percentage of women that work with
So I put, there's 12 birds in here and there should only be 9. So I've got to find these 3 and they must go to pen 2.
Okay.
So we made an error. Okay. Come on. We're in the wrong place. Oops. Okay, then 5, 3, 2. There we go. Sorry guys, I don't want to cause you trouble. Yeah. Hey guys, you're just in the wrong house.
It's mosquito repellent, so that they don't get bit and get malaria. I graduated from university in May and didn't know what I wanted to do. I found this online and thought it would be just a really awesome thing to do. And kind of like the chance of a lifetime.
The
How
general
many
life.
other people have spent 3 months of their lives looking after penguins? I don't know, I've always kind of, I like penguins, they're cute. And I thought it would be fun to work with them. 355 and, sorry, 354.
So a great experience to take home to the United States.
Definitely. Oh, except all my friends are asking me to take home a baby penguin, so apparently my suitcase is going to be full of penguins. I'm not really sure that's allowed.
You get a, when you see these birds get taken back and released into the wild, it's lovely to watch. They get, you take the boxes and you let them go and they run into the sea and you never see them again. It's lovely.
Is it also a heartbreak?
Not for me, no. I don't get, you don't know anybody in particular. They've all got numbers, but I don't get attached to anyone. They don't attach themselves to people. That's the advantage.
Because we see so many African penguins and because we have done so much good for them, I personally have this very deep soft spot, because each time I see birds going out, I know that staff who I work with and who are part of my team are helping our world, and so they become a very important bird to me.